everybody. I'm not even gonna start this video off with a lot of excuses. I know it's been a while, had a few things going on, but I am back. Today is Wednesday, January 10th, and I am 15 weeks post relaxer. Now, most of you guys know that I relax my hair every 8 weeks faithfully, but some other things have happened, so now I am waiting a little bit longer to get my relaxer, and my hair is going through some things. Okay, still healthy, but it looks a hot mess just because I don't like to manipulate it when I have a lot of new growth like this. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do to get my hair back in shape. Now, it usually doesn't look quite this bad, but for the past couple of days it has been very, very cold, so I've just been like wearing my hair in a bun and then putting like a hat on, and I haven't been worried about it. But my husband told me, baby, please do something to your hair, so I'm gonna do that today. And again, I'm just gonna show you guys how I get it back in shape when I'm this far post relaxer or whatever. First let me show you the back. Yeah, I know. Anyway, what I'm going to start off doing is kind of finger detangling it just because it looks a mess, y'all. So I'm gonna go through, kind of work these tangles out with my fingers. Y'all, look, it is super, super tangled. Okay, now I haven't felt like doing it, which is why I haven't, just because if I don't feel like doing it and I force myself, I will rip all of my hair out, okay, trying to rush. So I'd rather look a hot mess than mess my hair up. But look, y'all, okay, so finger detangling it up. Just go slow, take your time. Okay, and then that usually works. But okay, I want to kind of show you, before I finish that, I want to show you what it would be like trying to, look, y'all, it won't even go through. So I am going to take the brush, and you don't want to go like this way with your brush. Even though it's pretty much detangled, you don't want to go this way because it's still going to kind of pull your hair, I guess. So if you go like this, because the lines on the brush go straight down, it's like super, super easy to detangle or to finish detangling. And obviously this brush has more teeth than I have fingers, so it gets the smaller tangles without, and look how, you know, without pulling. Look how easy that's going through. All right. Now in the roots, y'all, I'm not even gonna play myself. I'm just kind of getting the ends. And then I'll go in with the conditioner and pre-poo my roots. That way, you know, it'll be a lot easier. All right, y'all, so it's pretty much detangled, and I know I've said it before, but you want to make sure that your hair is detangled before you wet it, because if you try to shampoo it and condition it while it's tangled up, you're gonna have a whole mess on your hand. All right, guys, I am back. Off camera, I gave myself a scalp massage. I used one of my homemade oil mixtures. It had olive oil, coconut oil, and avocado oil. And also, I put a few drops of tea tree and peppermint oil for the dandruff, okay? And so what I did was take the bottle of my oil mixture and I put it into a cup of hot water. And I let that sit for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then I applied it all over my scalp. Now, guys, when you do that, make sure that the oil doesn't get too hot. You do want it warm, but you don't want it so hot that it burns your scalp. So always test it first, okay? So anyway, I took the hot oil and I put it all over my scalp, and then I gave myself a nice scalp massage. I used my fingertips, but I really, really went in and worked some of that dandruff up. And then I didn't apply the oil all over my hair. Again, I just applied it to my scalp and did the scalp massage. And then I wet basically the lengths of my hair. I kind of wet all of my hair, but I really made sure that the lengths of my hair was wet, and then I applied conditioner instead of oil just because I really needed to soften it up. Coconut oil is really good to use as a pre-poo when you want to like have the oil penetrate your scalp. There's something called high growth fatigue, which I will talk to you about that probably in another video, but that's not what I was trying to do. My hair was really dry and I wanted to do a deep conditioning treatment before I shampooed it, just because I didn't want to have to do it after. And what I used to pre-poo today was this Keracare Humecto cream. Can you guys see that? Hopefully you can. When I edit this footage, if it doesn't look good, I'll just put in a picture. So anyway, I applied that all over my hair, and I decided to do it on wet hair instead of dry hair just because my hair was so dry. I felt like I would have used it all up trying to spread it on my dry hair. So again, I just wet it with warm water and then applied that all over my hair. Okay guys, now this is like the third time that I've used it. The first time it worked really good for me. I was about a month post relaxer, so I had about a ½ inch of new growth, and it really softened up my new growth. It really made my hair soft, shiny. I mean, it was great. And then the second time I used it after a fresh relaxer, and my hair was still moisturized but almost over moisturized. It kind of made my hair a little bit weighed down, a little bit heavier. So if I was going to do like a braid out or any kind of curly style, it would have been very beneficial because it would have kind of weighed the curls down a little bit and kept them bouncy. But I used it before I flat ironed my hair, so my hair was a little heavier than I liked it. So I wanted to try it today. And again, I didn't want to deep condition after I shampooed it, so I used it as a pre-poo, and it worked amazing. Like, it really softened my hair up right away. It kind of softened my new growth up. It made my hair really easy to detangle, and of course I did detangle it before I pre-pooed it. But when I did the scalp massage, even though I held the lengths of my hair and did this scalp massage, I kind of had a few more tangles. Not much to, not too much to worry about, but few tangles, so this completely knocked it out. So I made breakfast for the kids and did a couple of things in the kitchen, around the house, and I probably let that sit on there for about 30 minutes, and then I got under the dryer for about another 20 to 30 minutes. So it's been almost an hour that I've had this on my hair now, and my hair feels really soft. My scalp is hot, like I am sweating almost under here. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this out, and I'm just going to use Nioxin System 5 cleanser. Again guys, System 5 is for medium to coarse hair and normal to thin looking chemically treated hair, and the same conditioner. So the Nioxin System 5 Scalp Therapy Conditioner, medium to coarse, normal to thin looking, chemically treated. Favorite of all time. Honestly guys, I'm trying to use up everything else that I have in my kitchen besides the Queen Helene cholesterol treatment. That is something that I will never ever give up on, but nothing compares to these guys. You know what? Okay, because they are kind of expensive, if I don't find them on sale, I will go to some other ones. The Suave Daily Clarifying Shampoo is like $1, and it always gets my hair really clean without stripping it. So I will probably keep that on hand. And then there's a Trader Joe Nourish Spa Conditioner, and I really like that. And it's like $3 for a 16-ounce bottle. So I may keep those in handy, or keep those on hand just in case. But my go-to, guys, will be these two. So I am going to just kind of loosen up the rest of this dandruff and buildup on my scalp before I shampoo, just so that the shampoo doesn't have to do too much work. And then I'm going to briefly show you guys again how I shampoo and condition. Now I am going to go into, actually I'm not going to try to talk while I'm doing it. I'll probably just do a voiceover, but I really wanted to see you guys to see how I shampoo my hair when I have a lot of new growth. I know a lot of you guys are transitioning, or maybe you have natural hair, or just really thick hair that gets tangled on wash days. So this is what I do to prevent that. Okay guys, be right back. Okay guys, so maybe you all can see why I've stretched my relaxer a little bit more than usual. I am having another baby. See that belly? I am 13 weeks, so I've decided to at least get out of the first trimester before I relax it. Not sure how long I'm going to stretch, but again, I'm going to at least get out of my first trimester. And look at my babies. Oh, so let me show you guys. I guess I should have done that. Let me fix this. Okay, I've already kind of moved the camera, so I'm just gonna squat in here like this, but I wanted to show you guys what my hair looks like, okay? So all of this is new growth, okay? Section. About right here is where I feel the difference. So this is new growth, guys. Okay, so to start off, I rinsed the prepoo out of my hair, rinsed the Keracare Humecto cream out of my hair, and I used warm water. Okay, here I'm just changing it to like a high pressure rinse. That way it can kind of help get the buildup off. Now, of course, I did kind of scratch my scalp a little bit or massage my scalp to get that. And now I just want to get the loose buildup out. That way, again, I don't have to work so hard with the shampoo. Now, I'm just taking tiny amounts, like nickel size amounts of shampoo, and I'm going to apply that all over my scalp, like just work through in sections and apply that to my scalp. And then I will go in and massage my scalp with the shampoo. Now, I'm not focusing on the ends of my hair, again, just focusing on the scalp and the root area also. Okay, so now that I have all of the shampoo all over my roots and my scalp, I'm going to go in and massage it yet again to get the remainder of the buildup off of my scalp. And as you can see here, I'm holding the ends of my hair, and that is to prevent it from getting tangled back up. Because I have so much new growth, of course, it can get tangled up really easily. And also, there's a line of demarcation, which of course, guys, is just where the new growth meets the relaxed ends. And that line is really weak and can break easily. So I don't want to add any extra stress to my hair. So just hold the ends of your hair while you go in and massage the scalp. And again, it'll just help you keep your hair from being tangled up. And once I've done that to both sides of my hair, then I'm going to go in and rinse this first lather of shampoo out. And then I will do a second lather. And you'll see in a second, guys, that it's going to suds up or lather up even more just because I thoroughly cleaned it the first time. Now, even though it felt really clean, I always do at least a second lather and sometimes even a third just to make sure that it's really clean. And I know I've said it before, guys, but I do not like to leave any buildup on my hair. I want my hair to be super clean, not necessarily squeaky clean, but I do need it to kind of strip my hair. And I know when you say stripping your hair, it sounds horrible, but the purpose of the shampoo is to get your hair as clean as possible, and then the conditioner will go in and soften it up. Okay, now you'll see here that I'm just rinsing the very ends of my hair because while I do want my hair stripped, I don't want to dry my ends out. And you guys, forgive me, Dalen is somewhere screaming his head off, but I've done this voiceover a million times, so just go with it, okay? So anyway, again, I just rinsed the ends of my hair, and I'm going to go in and continue to clean the roots and the scalp. I don't want to have any dandruff when I'm done with this because I don't really apply any oils to my scalp after I wash it. So I want my hair to be really clean. And then I'm actually going to use the scalp therapy and apply that a little bit to my scalp. And that's going to help my scalp stay moisturized throughout the week. Alright, guys, so I'm just focusing the shampoo all over my hair once again, making sure that I don't feel any buildup on my scalp before I rinse it the final time. And then once I get that all rinsed out good, I'm going to use the conditioner. And you'll see in a second that I'm going to really take my time rinsing it. Or you'll see here that I'm going to really take my time rinsing it. I'm going to kind of part my hair with my fingers and just make sure that there are no traces of the shampoo before I go in with the conditioner. Okay, so here guys, I'm just squeezing out the excess water from my hair so that I can go in and apply the scalp therapy conditioner. Now you don't want your hair to be soaking wet, but you also don't want it to be too dry before you apply conditioner. And you can see here that I'm just applying it first to the ends of my hair, and then I'll go in and apply it to my new growth and also my scalp. Now, with most conditioners, you don't actually want to apply it directly to your scalp. You want to focus the shampoo on your scalp and then the conditioner on your ends. But this particular conditioner is designed for your scalp. That's why it's called scalp therapy, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit more conditioner, make sure that my hair is fully saturated with the conditioner, and then once I have it all over, I'm gonna go in with my wide tooth comb and detangle the ends. Okay, so see how easily the comb is gliding through? Now, even though it is detangled, I still want to focus from the ends up, especially now that my hair is wet, because, of course, relaxed hair is the weakest when it's wet. Okay, guys, so once I get it fully detangled with the wide tooth comb, then I'm going to go in with my brush and just make sure that it's even more detangled, if that makes sense. And here's just a quick close-up to show you how easily the brush is going through. Now at this point, I've just divided it into two sections. I have the left side kind of clipped up in a little bun, and I'm going to go in and finish detangling the right side. Okay, so my hair is basically detangled at this point. I'm just applying a little bit more warm water. Gonna make sure that I'm satisfied with how detangled it is. And then to stretch my new growth a little bit, I'm just applying some tension to the roots, and then I'm doing like a 2-strand twist / bantu knot, and that's how I'm gonna let my hair air dry for just a second. Okay, so I'm just clipping up, or not really using a clip, but I'm just tying the left side of my hair up, and then I'm going to go in and do the exact same thing to the right side, just like a half 2-strand twist, half bantu knot, and then of course squeeze out the excess water, and then I will just towel dry it for a second. All right, so now my hair is starting to towel dry a little bit, so I'm just going to clean the sink and get all the stray hair. That way I can show you exactly how much I lost today. I'm going to clean the brush, of course, so that you can see exactly how much it was, okay? Now this is what I lost while I was detangling my hair, and then this is what I lost during the wash process. So altogether, not too bad, more than I would lose if I had a fresh relaxer, but at 15 weeks post, I'm not concerned. All right, guys, I am back, and Dawson is asleep right behind me. I didn't want to close the door because if the door is closed and I have the dryer on, I won't hear him if he wakes up. But if I leave it open, I may wake him up anyway, so I'm just gonna go with it, guys. Hopefully you can hear me okay. As you can see, I did switch from the towel to a t-shirt. I always do that. Well, I usually do that just because the towel can be a little bit rough. If that's all you have, it's not gonna damage your hair if you're careful. Just make sure that with the towel, you're not like rubbing your hair, causing a lot of friction, because that will cause breakage. But all I did, guys, was towel blot it, squeeze out the excess water, and I left this towel on for about 2 minutes, and then I just went ahead and switched to this nightgown t-shirt thingy. So here is my hair, freshly washed and conditioned, or shampooed and conditioned. You can see my new growth a little bit better now. Also, you can see my scalp is really clean. It feels amazing. I haven't put anything on it yet, so it's really shiny. and it just feels much, much better. So let me show you the back. Here we are. And I'm going to divide it into a few sections. Now, since it's already going this way, of course, guys, I'm not going to try to like comb it back. I don't have any product or anything like that. So I'm not going to tangle my hair up or pull it out trying to make it go in an opposite direction. I'm going to work with my hair, okay?
So, just going to clip a few sections because I'm going to blow dry it in sections, guys. And these are the clips that I'm using. There's one. These sections don't have to be perfect. I'm just going with it.
Uh-oh. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, Dossie Wossie. Hey, Poo Poo. Can y'all see him? Okay, so I'm using this Silk Infusion, of course. Also, I'll be using this Conair 1875 styler, and I have 2 attachments. So to go in at first, I'm going to use this wider tooth one, and then I'm going to use the smaller tooth one just to kind of get my new growth a little bit more. But if I use this right away, I feel like I might have a little more breakage, so I'm using the 2 of them. And usually, guys, I put like a dime size amount of this and work it all the way through my hair, but just because of how much new growth I have and all of that, I'm going to work it in sections, but I'm still going to use just a few drops, okay? This new growth is really springy, a lot of texture in there, so that's how you can see the difference. But on camera, I'm not really seeing a lot of difference, but I can really feel it. So I have about 2 inches of new growth here. I'm going to shake this up, and I'm going to try to show you about how much I'm using for each section. Let me wipe this off. Okay, so, oh, see that? That's how much I'm using. I know it doesn't look like anything, but it's going to spread. Really get those ends. I'm not really worried about getting any heat protectant on my new growth, but you absolutely can. Oh, and of course I'm pushing it up to the low setting. Okay, so you'll see here that I'm kind of pulling my hair a little bit, and that's just to straighten my new growth out. I don't want it to dry, you know, in a curly state or in its natural texture. So that's why you see me here just holding the ends of my hair, and then the blow dryer or the heat from the blow dryer is straightening it out. Be careful. Okay, so I pretty much got the moisture out already because of course I let my hair towel dry, t-shirt dry, and that was only like 5 minutes, guys. Usually I will t-shirt dry my hair for like at least 15 to 20 minutes, but because I had so much new growth, I actually didn't want it to dry too much. I needed my new growth to still be moist so that I could stretch it. If it dries, it's gonna dry like a fro, and that's gonna be like, it'll be too tight, it'll get hard, it's not gonna straighten properly. So switch to the finer tooth comb, and of course I'm still putting it on low. I never use the high setting on this blow dryer. Feels really good. Dawson, he found a remote. I guess he found him something to watch. And I'm just gonna put this here to kind of clip it out of the way. And I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other side. So I can do the whole back first. Now here, I'm just clipping this hair out of my way. Of course, I didn't part it, so I was kind of pulling it a little bit. Got oil from when I did my scalp massage on my shirt, guys. If you're wondering what that is, we're not gonna act like we don't see that. Now in this section, you can see here I was kind of running into some tangles, so instead of just forcing my way through with the dryer, I just kind of used my fingers to go in and work through the tangles. And then I tried to continue to blow dry, but I kept feeling tangles, so I'm going to end up getting my comb, because again, guys, you don't want to pull through your hair, especially when it's wet. Okay, guys, so just take your time, make sure that it's fully detangled, and then go ahead and do whatever you're doing. Hey, Mookie Mookie. You're a stand stuff taco. If you've lost your epic lifestyle, say hello, everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Say, mommy needs to do my hair too. Oh, you know what? I will do that actually. You want to do a kids video? A natural hair kids video? Yeah. We'll be back. Now my hair kept getting caught in this little clippy, and I don't want to break that off either, so I'm just going to change from the banana clip to just a regular metal clip here, and then I'm going to keep going. Did I show you guys how to put this on? So it has these little grooves right here, and you just literally slide it and snap it into place. Okay. I am going to run and take some meat out of the freezer, get Dawson changed and happy, fed, all of that, and then I will be back to flat iron my hair. I think that's what I'm going to do, is just go ahead and flat iron it. That way I don't have to do anything besides wrap it up throughout the week, okay? So I will be back, but this is my hair freshly blow dried, okay? Alright guys, so go watch part 2 to see how I got this look, these curls, and I will see you soon. Love you guys.